Okay, hello everyone. I am Kevin Wang, and I am responsible for the curriculum and instructors and developing the classes at Areteem Institute. And I will talk about what we do at the Areteem Institute to stimulate the students' interest and bring out their passion about learning, about math, science, technology, and everything they want to do. Okay, and at Areteam, I have personally taught many courses. I developed curricula and recruited teachers. Many of my students told me about their successes in thanks to our teaching. For example, they did well in the school classes, they won competitions, and they got into top colleges, and so on and so forth. And one of the most common patterns of successful students is their passion. Okay, so what is passion? I want to talk about. Uh, for example, they like what they do very much, and they want to solve the problems, and they're very motivated to get more. This passion comes from within. It's not pushed upon them by tiger moms and or teachers or those guys. They come from within, come from themselves. And what we do is we need to bring them out from them. So for these students, it is no surprise that these students will have more chance of success in whatever they want to do. As teachers, our task is light the fire, okay, to bring out the passion in the students. So this is one of the requirements when we recruit teachers. And because passion is contagious, okay, teachers have to have the passion about the subject in order to influence the students. So in the lessons, we don't just give the students some formulas to use, some procedures to follow. If we had done that, we would become boring very soon, and the students are going to lose interest in the subject. We have to show them, one, it is interesting, two, it's useful, and three, they can do it. I'll give a simple example. I teach class about the number basis. It's part of the number theory class. So I start with throwing out a question to the students. Hey, why is Halloween equal to Christmas? I'm going to write it on here. So why is Halloween equal to Christmas? Okay, so Halloween and Christmas are two traditional holidays in the United States. Okay, so and then I just ask these. Halloween is October 31st and Christmas December 25th, and ask why they're equal, which is a very strange question. Okay, naturally the student will be curious and come up with a lot of different answers. They count the letters, so both of them has 9 letters. Both are holidays, you get candies and those kind of things. And yeah, okay, yeah, I see some answers there. 9 letters. Yeah, that's good observation. Okay, from here I will introduce. Okay, I say let's put the question aside and keep in mind, and then we will start with the number basis. Well, humans use base 10. We count by 10 because we have 10 fingers, and computers use base 2 or binary because it's easy to represent the 2 states on and off, and so on. And computer scientists, engineers, like to use base 8 and base 16 because those bases are easy to convert to and from binary, and they're also close to the more natural base 10. So in this process, the students learn all about these, and then we introduce those and also the real life examples, and they learn how to convert between the bases. And at the end, we'll review the answer to the strange question. Actually, the student will solve it by themselves. The October 31st, I'm going to write down for it again. And December 25th. So those 2 dates, if we interpret it like October, interpreted like octo, which means base 8, and December we interpret as decimal, which means base 10. So base 8, the 3, 1 in base 8, is actually the same number as 25 in base 10. So these two, in terms of numbers, they're actually the same. Yes, they're the So yeah, I see Joshua already put that in the chat room. So that's the answer. Okay, you learned well, Joshua. And okay, so so during this process is that it's actually we cover a lot of stuff. And we cover the not only the number theory concepts, and we also cover about the computer science, computer engineering, and also if there's time, I also talk about calendars. The calendars also is the history of calendars, how the calendar came about, and what the science inside in the calendar, the theories about calendars. So why this the number that's represent 10, the 10th month is actually represent 8 in Latin, and then also the December represent actually 10. So why we use that to represent the 12th month in the year. So those kind of things, when we have time, we will get to those. So that's one of the examples how we engage students, so that they're interested in the class materials and also learn about how math and science is related to real life. And also, we also incorporate elements from popular culture. For example, the students like Harry Potter series. So I claim that the problem-solving techniques are also magic, and compare them with the magic described in the Harry Potter books. And believe me, we actually came up with a lot of the comparison. And the students become very enthusiastic. They like this, and in the process they actually learn about the techniques. Yeah, this is why we say this is the Areteem Institute of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Okay, let's go back to the slides. I think we have slides. Okay, I think we have slides about the yeah, here. This is what I was talking about. Okay, we learned the magic spells for math wizards, and we learned the Halloween for Christmas, and we learned a lot of other things. Okay, including the science fiction and popular movies, and all those we incorporate into the classes. And most our students can do well in the academic competitions, such as math Olympiads, physics Olympiads, and so on. However, the competition is not the ultimate goal. So this is what I always tell them. The competition is not the ultimate goal. Winning the competition is only one of the goals. It is a goal. It is the students like them. It is one of the goals. And some students do not like to participate in competitions. So instead, they like to do research related to the real world problems. For those students, we arrange to have instructors to guide them with their research. Okay, and all our instructors have experience in academics or industry, and most of them have both. Personally, myself, I have a PhD in mathematics. I have been college professors, and also I'm an accomplished computer engineer. And we give the students the perspective of the real world and how the subject under study is related to the real world. So many of our students have graduated high school and got into top colleges. The process of college admission has been easy for them because when they describe how they participate in our Areteem programs and how they benefited, the college saw their passion on doing things they like. And that was exactly what the college were looking for. And it was one characteristic of successful people. So, okay, now I turn it to Cameron, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Wang. That was very good. So now we were able to hear from both of our directors, Kelly Ren and Dr. Kevin Wang. So I'm going to address now to more of the older students in the audience. Now that we've talked about at least the teachers, this is exactly, you could see exactly what our teachers do in our classes. And these are some of the programs that we do as well. Not only they had mentioned our classwork like Dr. Wang, but also our summer camps that we are currently doing at the University of California at Berkeley and also at Boston College. So